What's up, everybody? The Cloud9 Man is back once again and got a great story for you. 'Twas the night before Thanksgiving when all through the house. Oh, yeah, that's the wrong story. Never mind. Anyways, we got a lot of work to do. I hope that don't look as bad as it does for me. It looks bad. I do have the settings on low, but that just looks horrible. But I'm not going to worry about it now. But I am still working on my settings. Trying to get everything looking better, but that does not look better. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a great day. I'm tired, but I'm here. Had to work today, of course. Wasn't too bad. I got off a half hour early. Can't complain, because nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? It's true, it's true. We're just going to run from one to the other and not worry about being symmetrical, perfectly in line, and all that crap. You know what I'm saying? Because we got all the time in the world. As a matter of fact, I'm going to run the time on number 5. But we are getting it done. Getting her did. Keeping the wheels moving, not stopping. You will get it done faster, but you will have to go back and run over a few spots here and there. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to sell all of the wheat. I mean, all of the straw, sorry. And we're keeping all of the wheat over there in that trailer. We've got a trailer full of wheat, or about half full, I guess. And the chickens have all the food they can. It's completely full, all it can hold. And we are loaded. Let's go sell it. We had $1 million. We owe $1 million. And we got $38,000 left. Yeah, it's like that. You know what I'm saying? I forgot where we was selling the straw. I really did. Let's see. At the farmer's market, did we have to go all the way to the farmer's market to sell it? No, the animal dealer. Aha, I remembered. Matter of fact, it's just right over here. I knew it'd come to me. So we just have to go right here to make a sale. Look at that. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That's what that was. Used to be a big deal, people to say that. Don't even know what it means. You know what I'm saying? We thought that was cool. 'Cause somebody, or most people, couldn't say it. Check and see if you can say it. If you've never heard this, see if you can say this word. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. See if you can say it. We wasn't completely squares, you know what I'm saying? That's a high-tech word right there, it is. Watch this bus. Just hit me next time. Okay, you couldn't say it, so I'm gonna say it again. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Y'all hit me up in the comments if you're watching this later. Let me know if you said it. If you can get it, let me know. That's all I'm saying. No big deal. In the meantime, we're going to keep on hammering this straw. We didn't get much out of it. I didn't even think to look. I just know we got a lot to get. And we probably won't get a lot of money out of it. But if we can stay afloat for just a little while, the animals should start paying off. We just have to see. The sheep pen will be full very fast, and so will the chickens now. We missed some of our wheat. Can't believe that. Getting it cleaned up. Travis Gaming. I'm playing your farm game, bro. I borrowed your farming simulator. I'm playing it. I done took it away from you. Didn't even ask either. Didn't even ask you if I could play it. I just said, you know what? I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play and have a good old time right here by myself, having fun. Yeehaw! Cleaning up all the straw so I can go make some money. Oh, it's nice and quiet in here. Kind of warm too. Cozy. I'm feeling good today, I have to admit. Just got off work. got me something to eat, you know what I'm saying? Trying to just mellow out for a little while. Yeah, I done took your farming game and I'm playing it. You wasn't playing it, you know. If you'd have been playing it, then I couldn't have got it, see, so it's your fault. But I am having a good time. It's been a great day. I also forgot to set that button back on Ultra, so there's a little bit of latency, which means from the time that I'm saying this right now to the time that you see it or hear it is delayed. I forgot I left it on normal. It needs to be on ultra, and then it goes out a little faster, so there's probably like a minute or two delay, maybe. I don't know. They told me it was 3 minutes, but you got to hit that live button sometimes down there and make sure that you're updated with where I'm really at. That, or maybe the chat is delayed. I'm gonna have to read that. I used to know, and it's been so long I didn't just been doing it the same way all the time. But I need to put that back on ultra, and it'll make the chat will be more in time with what you're doing and saying. Well, we hit 40,000 mark. Barely. What'd you do? Buy the CD, the game case thing? Special edition CDs? I know on 22 I had a CD. I didn't buy it on Steam either. But 25 I did buy on Steam. Well, I would say cool, but I don't know who Faber is. So I don't know if that's good, bad, or, you know. I'm not in with the cool kids, you know what I'm saying? What is Faber? You gotta tell me now, I'm interested. I demand you tell me now. Got me wanting to know. So we're only going to make, let's see, three, maybe four, 4 or 5 thousand off this whole field of straw. But still, that buys gas and helps to do, repairs. It's worth doing. If I'd quit missing so much of it. I still missed it. We'll do a spot run after we get most of it done. Cleaning it up. We do have our plow. I had to lease the combine because I bought one and then I had to sell it to keep the farm running. So we don't have a combine, but we got enough money, I think, to keep this place going. Almost another load. We should have two more. So about 5,000. I'm glad the animal dealer is not too far away. 1,000. So, like I said, about 5,000, which is pretty good. I mean, trees got me that time. Hodge, I didn't see you over there. I was falling asleep, to be honest with you. Hey, what's up, buddy? Looks like we got it all cleared off here. Yep, that's it. I'll go sell this so I can put grass in here. Yeah, I was going round and round on that field and I was about to fall asleep. A little bit tired. But I wanted to get some done on this. Looks like we've made 42. Let's see. We had 37, 38. Let's see, we had 38, 39, 41, 2. So we made about 4,000. Holy crap, what is that? What did we hit? Right here. It turned us over a while ago. That was weird. What gets me is I don't know where these people are going. Walking around on the railroad tracks. It always bothered me. You got people walking where they shouldn't be walking. I don't know. I do have a plan on how I'm going to fertilize my field this time. I'm going to take a contract. Oh, that's right though. You can't go do another job. Look at that. No more getting stuck. Almost 2 pallets. We've got, oh, we got a lot of them now. And a lot more of them are starting to lay eggs. So that's a big deal. Oh, wrong place. Guess we needed a save. So we've got 20, 20, and 20. That's 60. Hey, 60 out, I think it holds 71. Yeah, 71, and we've got 60. So we're almost maxed out here. Over here, oh, we are maxed. That means I need to start getting rid of some of them. One month, 15, 16 months. Probably get rid of the older ones first, I think. I don't know how they do that. Get rid of the older ones? I don't know. But we got a lot of eggs. I don't know if this thing, it won't pull that little trailer, I don't think. No. No, there ain't nothing to hook it to. You get stuck in that stuff. Hey, what's up, Kathy? Thanks for stopping by. Getting some plowing done. Oh yeah, I seen your post. Well, join the crowd. They grow up and leave. They grow up and leave. I can remember my dad saying, "Well, you ought to stay here. You don't need to. You don't need to go there." He'd say that a lot. I'd say, "I'm going out. I'm not staying here." And you know who we lived up in that holler there? He would say, "Well, I ain't got nobody up here with me. What if something was to happen to me?" But when you're young, you know you got things to do. You got to go. I had to go do stuff, and that's what they all do. I thought maybe it was just me, but when you're that age, you don't want to hang out with mom and dad. Hey, I hear you, Travis. Hey, Travis, what is Faber or Faber? Faber? Was that some kind of store or is that somebody? Thanks for stopping by, Trav. Hope you have a good day. Don't forget to hit the old like button. Help me out a little bit. I appreciate it. You gotta smash that like button. Support the channel, man. Be a sport. You know what I'm saying? It's free. Absolutely free. And all you gotta do is click. That's it. It's that easy. Hey Hodge, Hodge, you hit the old like button for me. Ain't nobody hitting it. It's absolutely free, and all you gotta do is just one click. Yeah, it been a long day. I was about asleep there a minute ago doing the straw. I do have too much delay on the thing. I forgot to change it again. I gotta remember to set that up. I got too much I forget what it's called now, but it's like lag. Latency. I got it set on normal, and I need to set it on low or ultra low. No, mine's absolutely free. Mine is free. Free for the taking. Appreciate it, Hodge. I appreciate it. I was about to fall asleep there a minute ago. So we got free food for the chickens. They are loaded. All we gotta do now is start collecting them eggs and that wool. Start making some money. Even though I'm spending money now. But I need a break. Well, I sold the straw, and we're gonna plow this up. We can't plant it though, I don't think. We actually can to the next day or the next month. We should do pretty good. We've got like 2 days of eggs and 2 days of wool to go sell. But I gotta work on this field first. Wasn't too bad at work, but ooh, I'm tired. Yeah, so far I think they're gonna be okay. Like I said, I got quite a bit of product over there I can take off. Yeah, yeah, I got enough to keep it going. I had to lease the combine, but it wasn't too bad. I'm gonna get this planted again, and then hopefully I have enough food to make it halfway to the. I could use the other part of that field over there too. Probably would make a lot of sense to go ahead and plant over there too. I mean, it's pretty big. that would give me more food, but you got to have a place to put that food. Right now I've got our trailer full and the chicken pen full. If I had any more, I'd have to have a silo. I was gonna buy that cheap one, but I mean 20 grand, that'll help me run the farm, so I'm just gonna hang on to it. After I figured out I could leave it in that trailer. I didn't think we'd be able to hold it all. But the yield was low on the wheat because I didn't do anything to the field. So I'm going to try to maybe, I might even lease one of those fertilizer lime machines and try to do it that way to get more yield. Yeah, yeah, you can figure out what you got, what you can do, and what you can't. One thing I don't recommend is borrowing $1 million. I mean, I've been paying the interest, but I don't think I'm paying any of it back. I need to check that. I was wondering about that. So I still owe 990 million. I mean, thousand. You can repay it, but you can't borrow anything back. So if I pay some of it down, maybe I can borrow some back. But right now, it's not letting me borrow anything. So I'm afraid to hit the repay. If I was to repay it, it might cut down the loan interest, the interest loan, but it won't. They won't let you borrow it back. So I'm just gonna hang on to what I got. Yeah, no loans. They want you to work on these fields. Do it the hard way. I kind of like that. I mean, when you get the money, it just, everything's too easy then. That was one thing that I think they need to improve on is the actual gameplay. Make it more realistic. Don't just give you a loan, make you earn a loan, you know. Take out a small loan or make you put your property up as, collateral, things like that, so that if you don't pay it, the bank would take it back, of course. And make it more realistic. But when they give you that money mod, it destroys it. In a way. I mean, it's still fun, but it's not the same. We got the mirrors set up. I turned that on. I think I need to upgrade the graphics. I've got it set on very low. And it just ain't, I don't know, it don't look crisp and clear like it used to. But it runs a lot better. No more lagging, stopping here and there. And that means a lot, just having the game run right. Tearing that old dirt up, look at that. Oh yeah, 22. I could get on that and I'd have a ball. I'd be doing all kinds of stuff. I got all my mods and I wanted to cut timber, but I'm not sure if there's enough land on this map to do a timber run. And there's no auto loads, and I'm not going to sit there and fight with that machine trying to load all those logs. If they would make it a little easier, or not how to sure how to say, like if they would make it easier to grab the logs and get them in place. And I'm not saying, completely just give it to you, but I mean, it like make it work out a little better, because sometimes it's just so difficult to get the logs to move the way you want them to. I did see a mod for the chainsaw. It's called Lumberjack mod, and then that mod allows you to cut stumps with the chainsaw. So if you have a stump, you can just use your chainsaw to get rid of it, which is still going to be a pain, having to do it with the chainsaw. But I think you can. It's got a measure on it to where you can, measure out your logs, I think. But it's an in-game mod. It's one that comes with the game, and you can use it. It's Lumberjack is what it's called, a chainsaw. I thought about getting it, but I don't have much lumber to cut, so it probably wouldn't do me any good. But if they ever put a logging map on here, then that would be a good mod to have. I like the terrain, the way that they've modded that out now. I mean, I believe if it rained enough, you might actually get stuck. I know I was getting stuck on the little forklift like every time I turned, so I did plant some grass down there. After you recommended it, I said, well, yeah, that'd be a good idea. This is a big old field right here. No, I haven't been over to the mod hub, not yet. I thought about it, and then I thought, well, if there's a bunch of mods over there, I'll be wanting to get them. So I didn't go check there. I did for 22. I used to get them over there. What's that one? The slaughterhouse. Probably would. I haven't been over there. Like I said, I was afraid I'd be wanting a bunch of them, and I figured I'd play it like this for a little while and give them time to get the mods all straightened out. Because they're just starting to create some of them, and But I would like to have some different maps, which I haven't even tried the other two, but they look pretty normal. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just waiting for the login map. I like the login. I like doing it as good as I do farming on here. Yeah, that slaughterhouse video. Do you know that thing is still getting views? It's like my #1 video. I did a mod review or whatever on it, a video, and it's the one where it shows them slaughtering the hog, picking it up, and it goes on the conveyor belt, hanging there, and all that. It was pretty graphic, and they must have took it down. Hey, that's a good idea. Plant a few trees. But you got to have the right equipment to plant them. Maybe this is a little different. I'll have to check into that. That might be a good idea. Plant a few trees. Hey, a greenhouse. That would pay off pretty good. Yeah, that was hanging up like that. That video has got like, I think like 3,000 views now. And it's on an incline uphill. Still getting views. And it was monetized, and I think now it's made like $2. I mean, it's really still getting views. I couldn't believe it. Every time I go to my top videos or best videos, that one comes up. In the last 48 hours, it'll get like 5 or 6 views. I'm like, wow, it got the, it's up there with the videos I'm putting out now. This one will get, say, 20 views, and then underneath of it, it'll have that one on there, 5 views, just keeps piling up. I guess because they took it down right after I did that video. I think it wasn't but like 6 months later, you couldn't even download that mod. Excuse me. Yeah, they took the mod down because of the graphics. I think they didn't want the younger generation downloading it. I guess, I don't know. But I went back and was gonna get it again, and it won't work. It wasn't for me, anyways. But that was a cool mod. It was a little different from the other mods. It was pretty neat. And I guess that's why it's still getting views. It shows the guy that's doing the slaughter, and he goes over there and takes a break and drinks a beer. I thought that was pretty cool too, Yeah, it was a good mod. I don't know. I guess they took it down because of the graphics, though. I don't know how much a greenhouse would cost, but I think they're pretty cheap, and you start producing pretty quick. I would have to have a way to get water to them, so I just don't know yet. You got to have a little bit to get started. Yeah, I think you can get that automatic water system, maybe. But I think it cost us quite a bit to get it started out. I ain't for sure. But that would make a lot of money on the side that you know you wouldn't have to do a lot of work, or you didn't have to do a lot of work on 22. These they may make you go in there and plant them one at a time. I don't know. I still think there's room to improve the gameplay. Not the tractors and the looks of it, but the actual play of the game. I think they could add a few things like the farmer has to sleep, eat, and you know pay his bills at home, things like that. Yeah, I might could lease a trailer or something to get the water if I had to, but that would be an easy way to make some easy money. I got a lot of money to pay back, so it wouldn't make much of a difference if either way probably. That's a cool view. Oh, it looks like he's missing a little bit right there. Look at that. That's cool. I got an update before I started on it today. Must have been small. Didn't take long to download it, but there was an update. I'm not sure what that is, but I've heard that several times. There's something on my computer making that sound, and I don't know why. Warpath, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, I got you. That's what that was. Of course it was. I was the one that set that up, and now I remember. Thanks for reminding me. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, I was wondering what that sound was. That's what that was. Somebody followed. I kept hearing it the other night and I didn't know what it was. I feel embarrassed now. Oh, okay. Well, thanks for the follow, whoever you are. I don't see anybody else chatting, but somebody followed and I appreciate it. Maybe I can go on my phone and look at it. But thanks for letting me know, Warpath. I appreciate that. Yeah, 16 followers on Twitch. Can you believe that? That's pretty good. We're getting it done a little bit at a time. We're going to get this plowed up, and I need to check and see exactly what we need done to it after we save, of course. Wow, there's another one. Hey, thanks. I'm not sure who it was. See, does it show it on the... Oh, yeah, that's right. I can't see that either. Wow. Thanks, everybody, for following. Let's see here. That one was you? Well, thanks, Warpath. I appreciate it. So it's lightly fertilized. We could probably put another coat of fertilizer on it. Plowed, harvested, and needs lime. Let's see. So mine, this is lime up here, number 84. Mine just needs some fertilizer. Looks like. I appreciate it, Warpath. I really do. Been trying to make sure everything looks the best that I can on this one. I do have the settings on low, very low. It's the lowest setting. So I could probably crank that up one notch because it's not lagging or anything. I figured I'd go to the bottom and work my way up with it on the graphics. But thanks for the follow, everybody over there on Twitch. I am on YouTube, and you can check out my YouTube. I've got all my 17 followers now on Twitch. I've got all my videos from the past are all over on YouTube if you want to check that out. Got my Discord link. It's not on the Twitch yet. I've been getting a lot of not really fake people, but people just wanting me to buy their artwork and things like that on Twitch, so I didn't put my Discord over there, but it is on YouTube. If you want to check us out on the Discord, we get on there and chat it up sometimes. I haven't played any games on there, but or went live or anything, but it's a possibility. Yeah, they've been having a little trouble. I noticed that these people are, what do you call it? It's like they're trying to force their work on you. Well, I can help you with your SEO and your images, and I'm like, nah, I don't need no help, thanks. I do a lot of music, a lot of original music and stuff on. I got my own songs that I sing and play, and matter of fact, I'll be doing one of those tomorrow on YouTube. I'm gonna. I got about 20 songs I'm gonna sing and perform. I don't think I'll be playing the guitar on this time. I'm just gonna sing the carry with my karaoke music to my songs, but I'm gonna eventually I'm gonna take the guitar out of those tracks and just play along with them with my guitar also. Yeah, they wasn't really posting any links, but they were just like really talking to me, and I guess they were really watching the stream, but they wanted to add me on Discord, and I added one of them. And the first thing they did is say, "Oh, check out my artwork," you know. I was like, "Come on. Would you be interested in me helping you with your SEO on YouTube?" I'm like, "No. I thought you was interested in watching the stream, but all of a sudden they change." It's like, and they're real people. I'd say it's people from Fiverr, those people that try to, help people and promise the moon. I had this one guy on Fiverr. I paid him to promote my video, and sure enough, I went and looked, and oh, it was getting views. But YouTube counted it as invalid traffic, and it didn't help me a bit. You know what I'm saying? So I figured. He said, "Oh, I posted it on my social media. I've got 3 million followers or something like that." I said, "Well," I said, "it didn't work. Your 3 million people went on there and clicked it, but YouTube seen it as invalid, so it didn't count." Now, some of those people, they actually can help you get your stuff going on, but the most part, you're better off learning it and doing it yourself the hard way, like I did. I've studied it and studied it. It's hard. Yeah, you said it right there, Warpath. I mean, that's right. You know, they talk about, oh, I can do this and I can do that, but then when you go look at their social media or their page, it's like there's not much there. They don't want to put in the work, they just want to get paid for it. That's where it's at. They want to get paid for nothing. That's right. Nothing worth doing is easy. If it's worth it, you got to work for it. Yeah, I hope you check us out on the YouTube. I sometimes forget to start the live on Twitch. I forget to start the live, and I'm already live on YouTube. Sometimes I get it in the middle. I'll think about it and I'll go get it, but For the most part, I try to remember it, but it's not easy to remember all the buttons. I got like 15 buttons I have to click before I can start the live, seems like. Remember so many things. And I've got the latency set on normal, and it's like 2 minutes behind on YouTube with the chat, so that messes me up a lot. Yeah, yeah, if you've got good work, you're going to find people that needs that, and you shouldn't have to go on. Hey, there's another one. You're kidding me. That's three. Wow. Cross Bliss. Hey, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, connect with you on Discord. Oh, yeah. You can go to my YouTube and hit the subscribe button and look in the description if you want to get on my Discord. It's open. But I'm not buying. If you're selling something, I just don't need it. Oh wow. Subscribe Warpath on YouTube, if I'm not mistaken. Stream Elements says thanks for subscribing Warpath. So he just subscribed. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. That's alright. And people's not bots and not trying to sell you something when they honestly talk to you like Warpath is. It's more genuine. You can almost tell. Oh yeah. But Cross Bliss looks like text me on Twitch there, and I love your streaming. I would love to join another time. Connect with me on Discord. Now that's what they said. They must have followed me on Twitch and said that. Yeah. And this one, I went and looked at the art. I was like, I was gullible. I thought, well, yeah, so let me see what you got. And I went and looked at it. I was expecting something, awesome, what I'm saying? I thought, well, they're selling something good if it's good enough for them to sell. And it was a little bubble man with big eyes and weird hairdo, standing on some kind of platform or something. And he's like, is that awesome or what? And I was like, I said, yeah, but you know what I'm saying? That's just to keep from hurting his feelings. But honestly, I could have did that in my sleep. I was expecting this awesome looking picture, or some. I was expecting something pretty cool. And when I seen that, and then he said, "Oh no, you're not seeing all of it." I was like, "Why?" And he said, "I'll click this link and you'll see all of it." So I clicked it, and it just put a different background on it. And I was like, "Nah, I don't need it, bro." But thank you anyways. I just couldn't believe that was what they were actually trying to sell. You said it right. Another art seller with a naked channel trying to sell something that ain't even doing them no good. I don't like to talk about it, on the stream, but It's true. I mean, if you're on Twitch, everybody knows it. I've noticed it the last couple of times getting on here. It's like getting worse and worse. Which I mean, if they keep hitting the follow button, I mean that's all I care about. I ain't buying no art, but I get the follow out of it. That's pretty good. I got 18 followers on Twitch. I don't know if Twitch counts them as followers, but I guess they do. I don't know. I'm kind of new to Twitch, anyways. I'm a YouTuber by heart. I stick by them, even though I feel like that the revenue is not fairly distributed. Hopefully, they're not listening and saying, you know what, we'll fix you, mister. I've been emailing them and telling them about it, but they send me the same thing. Please refer to your CPM and RPM. This is what it means. And I'm like, I already know what it means. That's why I'm asking you why the numbers don't add up. But I figured there's no need in complaining. They're going to do it the way they're going to do it. No need in complaining. I only streamed on YouTube for a long time, and then I thought, well, I mean, I might as well to do both of them, because I had an extra computer sitting here. And I said, if I'm going to stream on one, I might as well stream both. So I just decided I would start going live on there, and that was about 2-3 weeks ago, maybe. And I only had like 3 followers. That was me, my mom, my brother. Nah. But I mean, it was just friends. And then now there's 18. Some of them are legit. Some of them are legit, and some of them are like those people that we was just talking about. But if their follow counts on there and Twitch counts it as a follow, then I think you only have to have like 50 followers, something like that, to start getting revenue. Is that right, or do you know, Warpath? Because I don't know. I'm completely new over there. Yeah, that's cool. It says 18, so that means I got 18 followers right now. I think you can earn revenue on Twitch also pretty easy. I don't know. That's what I've heard anyway. They're like, oh man, if you're streaming games, you should go to Twitch, 'cause it's 50 followers, 5 chatters, and average 3 viewers. Yeah, the average thing would get me because I don't have that many people watching. But if I keep going, maybe I'll have a few. I'd say in all, I probably get more new viewers on Twitch than I do on YouTube, as far as like really getting into it or whatever. Yeah, the last 30 days you got to average that, and if you don't, then they cut your revenue. So it's like you got to keep going. They don't want you to stop. 5 chatters and 3 average viewers. That ain't too bad, really. I mean, if you can keep that. Yeah, you become an affiliate with them. Like I said, I'm still new at that one. I am monetized on YouTube, finally. But I mean, I lived on YouTube for the first year. Oh, well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that first year, I mean, I was up at 4 o'clock every morning and I would stream till 6 o'clock. Sometimes 6:30, 7, you know. Farming Simulator 15. Well, that's pretty cool. But I plan on streaming there, just as much as I do YouTube. I figure I'm going to do both at the same time, so if I can ever get to that point, I could probably hold it. Almost finished with the plowing over here. That's not bad, 2 months. I didn't know it was that quick, or I would have been over there a long time ago. I guess I took the hard road. I got YouTube first. And like I said, I lived on this thing. It was like an obsession. I'd get up every morning and stream. Before I went to work, I'd come home and I'd stream for 3 hours and take a break and stream for 3 more hours. And 64 viewers, that's a lot, especially all at one time. I don't think I've ever had that many. I do the play-by-play Dallas Cowboys. I'll be doing that tomorrow here on YouTube, and I get a lot of views, but at one time it's usually like 15. I think my max at one time I was before I was monetized on YouTube. It was like 5 o'clock. I don't know where they were coming from, but I had over like 2,000 views, and at one time there was like 15, 16 people viewing, but I think that was about the most. 15, 20, something like that. I remember I was bragging to my sister afterwards. I was like, man, I had 20 viewers at one time. But it was Farming Simulator 15, and I'm assuming they was from another country because nobody ever chatted. They never chatted. I would get 2,000 views and be talking to them like I am right now, and they would never speak. I mean, nobody ever typed in hello, good morning, or anything. Now, Kick, how hard is it to get it on there? I've heard of it. Let's see, there was another one. What's the other one that's everybody says you can make money on? I've got it too. Oh wow, 5%. That's Not much. If you could get some, good views and stuff, that would be good. I was trying to think of Rumble. Have you heard of Rumble? You're automatically monetized on Rumble from day one, or you can be. I come up with some good ones, don't I, Hodge? Yeah, I went on Rumble and monetized a few videos and put them on there, and I thought, wow, they was getting views. One of them got like 200 views, but there was no monetization. I think it's people, they're not getting the ads or whatever. And I did that for like 2 or 3 months, and I think they owe me $2. So there's money to be made over there, but it's really slow, or there's not a lot of viewers. One of the two. I don't know. They're not monetizing all the views, in other words. Oh yeah. Well, that might be good for the creators if they don't really need the money. They just want to build it up. That would be a good way of doing it, is by giving the creators more money. That will for sure get them to create more. But yeah, I tried the Rumble, and I mean, it seems all good and legit. It's sort of like YouTube, but I just don't think there's enough people on there to actually keep it, you know, enough gamers anyway. There's a lot of people watching other stuff that's on there. They have a lot of politics and stuff like that they usually put that first, of course. And the gamers are like second, so. But I tried Rumble, and like I said, it's okay, but I don't think you're going to make much on it. And you're not getting a lot of viewers. Yeah, taking less, get more creators. They they could build it up and take over, you know, cuz a lot of the creators, they're wanting to make more money anyways. Like I said, I've been harping about YouTube. Feels like that they're just keeping more than what they should. They say it's 55-45, but if you look at the CPM and RPM, it's not exactly like that. It's like 85-15, and sometimes even worse than that. I mean, it's I've seen some of my videos, and it's like, oh my gosh, you got a $45 CPM, and they're giving you $1.12 per thousand. Come on. It's supposed to be 55-45, not 90-10. But I complained, and they sent me all the information telling me, oh well, we gotta do this and do that. And you ain't got no choice but to take it. So that field is plowed. Why is my tractor not running right? Well, It's working right now. I have not used this grass that I planted, and I'm thinking about plowing it up too. And planting all this over here in wheat, as much of it as I can. But I haven't even used none of this. 75 followers. Hey, yeah, it was. It was up on the fence. I couldn't help it. It wasn't, unless I was hitting the wrong button and didn't know it, which is very possible. There goes the boat. I seen something where they were talking about creators was earning like $18 an hour. Is that what it is? Kick? Ain't Kick? I thought that was a like a messenger service. That's good money, $18 an hour. If I could make $18 an hour, I'd quit my job. You know what I'm saying? I'd be streaming all the time. I hate to cut this grass out, but I really don't need it as much as I need more wheat and straw. So I'm going to cut it out. Maybe plant some up there. I can go around the pins. And then I've got some here I can get. Yeah, I mean, it's not really about the money, but I mean, if you're going to do it and put a lot of time and effort into it, you know, you should make some money. Cause if you're streaming and your computer, which I'm on a computer, and if your computer breaks down and you have to fix it, it takes money. And they are not cheap. Gaming PCs are through the roof. The games themselves are through the roof. There was a friend at work telling me that their her little brother, all he asked for Christmas was Google gift cards. And she said, "Why do you want Google gift cards?" And he said, "So he could buy those little add-ons to those games that they have." So he wanted $500 worth of cards. $500? I mean, ain't that stuff like 99 cents or something? I've seen some of those little games, you know, on there, and it's like 99 cents for this and 99 cents for that. But I mean, $500? Oh my goodness. I hear you. Something to forget about everything. I hear you. Yeah, when I come home like today, I mean, that's the first thing I thought about was just chilling out, working on this farm, taking it easy. So it's relaxing for me too. And if I didn't make a dime, I'd still be on here streaming and chatting and doing the same thing probably. I just wouldn't take it as serious and do it like I do now. I would do it when I wanted to. I don't know. I like making a little money. I think that the creator should make money if you've got a lot of people watching you, you know. It's only fair. I know a lot of people that can't believe you can make money playing games. My dad was one of them. My dad used to say, he said, "What are you going to do today?" I said, "I'm going to play my game a little while." He said, "Well, you can't make no money playing that game." If he only knew. Yeah. he would he would flip out. I'll be honest. Yeah, he used to say, "Well, you can't make no money doing that. You need to find something you can make some money at." I'm like, "Nah, I'm gonna play Nintendo." So that other part of this field ain't plowed, is it? But I believe I can plant it anyways. I could probably plant over this grass. I never even thought about that. I hear you. I had my time at the bar stool. I played music professionally for like 25 years. Making money, getting all the women. I got stories that, well, people wouldn't believe it. They'd be like, "No, that didn't happen." But it really did. I got some stories make chills on you. Had so much fun. Oh man, I'd do it all again for free. That's how much fun. That's how much fun I had. I'd do it all again for free. Don't even have to pay me this time. It was the time of my life. We were famous in the little small town that we lived in. It wasn't that small, but we was famous. Everywhere I went, everybody knew my name. Several counties over, actually. A lot of fun. So planting will be to. I don't even see wheat. Barley, canola. Oh, it's down here. So not the next month, but the month after that we can plant. So we've already got all the work done. We can go sell some goodies now. Hey, that'd be great, Warpath. Won't hurt my feelings none. Yeah, I appreciate it. Well, I appreciate that. You mean you ain't gonna try to hit me up with paying for it? Yeah, I figured it'd be like, oh, well, you can just send that to my PayPal and no problem. I blocked myself in here. This is pretty hard for me, loading this stuff up. It's on there. You got some of that beachfront property in Arizona? That stuff sells like hotcakes. I never knew what that song meant for a long time. I used to sing along to it. I got some beachfront property in Arizona. I never did get it because I was dumb, you know what I'm saying? If you buy that, I'll throw the Golden Gate in for free. after years went by, I got to thinking about it, and I was like, ah, I get it now. The YouTube chat keeps disconnecting and reconnecting for some reason. I don't understand that. It says, chat disconnected. Please wait while we try to reconnect. Then it says, successfully connected. And it does it over and over. Like, there's 4 different times since I've been streaming it's done that. I don't get it. But anyways, I'm gonna run down here. Load these eggs up and go sell this stuff. I should have probably hit that spot with the grass too. I'm gonna leave the one that ain't full. I was getting stuck over here. Till I planted the grass back here and it kind of helped out. I can't believe I used to drive one of these. I wrecked it one day. It was quit time and I was in a hurry. You know, I wanted to get out of there, go home, and I couldn't wait. I was 60 foot up in the air, leaning over, and I had to finish this order before I could leave because I'd already started it. And I was leaning out 60 foot high now. I was scared to death of that job. But I did it. And they said, all right, shift over, or the bell rung, something, I can't remember. And I had my last piece in my hand. And I put it in my box. And I started down from the high as it would go. So I think it was 60 foot, which ain't really that high, but it was when you're scared of heights. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So I get down to the bottom. I still got my harness and everything on. And I start around to where we go put them on. You had to go put them on charge when you get done every day. I get down there and I got it holding it to the floor. Or you can't even get no faster, you know. And I looked back to make sure my stuff hadn't moved around. And when I looked back, the next thing I know, it stops. Completely dead stops. And the reason is because I hit this big pole. And when I hit it, it went boom all the way through the warehouse. I mean, it was like, and it just kept going like woo, that roaring sound. And I was scared they was gonna fire me. You know, I was like, oh man. And it slid it sideways, and I had a little tote in the back that had DVDs and records and stuff in it. And when I hit it, it turned sideways, and all that stuff had slid out onto the floor. And I just kept waiting for another one to come by, and I guess everybody was already going out, you know, 'cause like guess I was like the last one getting out of there, and I picked all my stuff up and I ran around, got back in, took off down through there, and it worked. It didn't hurt it. I was surprised. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get fired, but they didn't fire me, and nobody even said anything. Oh, that'd be a nightmare. I'd say I'd say he didn't park there no more. Yeah, it didn't hurt me. It just shocked me when I wrecked. It was like, and that sound, boom, it echoed through that warehouse. And one day, now this was a Cuban-based place. It was like everybody was Cuban except me. And come on, why'd you stop? So I was working there one day. It was kind of close to Christmas time, I guess. And they said, "Let's go. We're going down to the giveaway." I was like, "The giveaway?" So I go down there and they got this big stage set up, and they start. You get these things. They give you numbers or whatever, and I guess if they call your number, you want it, or they put your name in it or something. And they had this big 50-inch TV, brand new in the box. I thought, man, it'd be nice to win that. You know, it was like one of the nicest prizes they had. So somebody else won it, and I go home, and the next day I come into work, and I'm getting out of my car, and they said, you Ronnie Sparkman? I said, yeah. He said, oh, you won. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, you won a TV. I was like, no, I was there last night. I said, somebody else won it. They called somebody else's name. He said, no, no. He said, you won. He said, it was a mistake. He said, go check. I ran up to the desk. I was like, they said I won a TV. They're like, yeah, you want to pack this out? I was like, are you sure I won it? And they was like, yeah, you won. You're Ronnie Sparkman? I was like, yep. They're like, yeah, you won. So they gave me a 55-inch TV. I took it home and sold it because I already had one. But it was pretty cool. Yeah, it was a nice TV. Had all the extra features on it. I started to keep it, but it was so big I thought I wouldn't have no room for another one. I couldn't believe I won it though, 'cause they called somebody else's name. I mean, I was like, oh, okay. Lucky guy. And then the next day, my supervisor was running me down. Are you Ronnie? I was like, yeah. We got one pallet of eggs and two pallet of wool. Bro, won't you pass me then? Oops. The wheel loader, yeah. Crushed his whole car. Boop, boop. 5,000. That's not bad. Time I get maintenance and gas, we should be in the clear. We still got to plant the wheat in, but it's another day or two away, so we'll probably make a little more on that. And if I do a contract, we make a little bit on that. The animals will multiply, and eventually we'll make more. I got 2 hours in this one, so I'll probably make it back to the farm and call it for the day, or for this one. Probably be back a little bit later though. Whoa. Oh yeah, cool. The new frontier. That's like a. Is that a colony builder? Like building and stuff? Oh, a farming sim. Oh, cool. Oh, okay. Seems like I've seen that somewhere. On Steam, maybe. So, on this episode, I got all the straw, sold it. All of our products and sold it. And we got the field plowed up, ready to go. Oh yeah, I like that map of No Man's Land. That's a good one. If you got mods, to put in your selling points and all that. Yeah, No Man's Land. I played many hours on that one. In the home stretch. Western Wilds. I've seen that one somewhere. I may have watched somebody play that one, the Western Wilds. Or did I play that? Huh. Cool. Well, I'm going to call it a day right here. I'll save everything. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Hope you have a good evening if I don't make it back, but I'm planning on coming back here in a little while. I'll probably do some Rim World, 'cause I like to play that game. I've been building a ship on there. Might work on that a little bit. But in the meantime, I appreciate everybody. Hope you hit that like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And it's nice meeting you, Warpath. Appreciate it. Special thanks to Hodge, of course. Hodge173, Travis Gaming, and Warpath for sure. Thank you guys, and I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one. Or later on today. One of the two.